Welcome back to the Toledo Sports Arena. The women are on the beam. Up now, Svetlana Boginskaya. She's 25 years old. She has had an incredible career, a three-time Olympian. She won 4 medals at the 1988 Games when she was just 15 years old. She added another Olympic medal in 1992 and competed for Belarus at the age of 23 in 1996.
And she's a very artistic gymnast, really excels on events like balance beam and floor exercise. Again, that punch front mount. That was a beautiful back handspring layout backflip from a handstand position. Nice jump combination. She brings so much style to the sport.
How does someone like this stay so consistent and find themselves able to compete with some of the best in the world?
She works very hard, and she's maintained great shape. Takes a lot of focus. And I think more than anything, she loves the sport.
Svetlana has been living in the United States since 1994 in Houston, wants to move to New York one day, and doing some teaching and some writing. Her book was published in France, kind of a picture book depicting her career.
She's setting up here for her dismount. Tuck double back. Difficult dismount. Great landing. She had no major mistakes, but she's missing some requirements. The audience will be surprised that it will not score as high as you might think. But she executes everything to the ultimate. Thank you. From a handstand, she'll step down into an immediate back handspring layout. She doesn't add another layout or back handspring like a lot of the other athletes do. Good height on that double back dismount.
And for Boginskaya, it's a 9.8, just as you suspected. The audience not happy with that score. Here's Dominique Moceanu. She started gymnastics at a very young age of 3 years old. She told us she really wants to be in Sydney, especially since she felt she was too young to appreciate Atlanta.
And it feels like I was so small and so little and so just didn't know much about what I was doing. I was just out there having a good time. I didn't experience it like a lot of girls did for their second time. You experience it different ways, and you have a different outlook on your whole sport. But now, it would mean so much more to me because I know a lot more about what I'm doing, and I know what I'm doing it for, and it would mean a lot more to me.
We watched Moceanu last week in Lowell, and she seems much happier here, seems to be finding her rhythm.
She really does. She seems so much more confident. Nice punch front mount. Almost lost that.
Dominique has been working with Luminita Muchenko for the last several months. She was a junior coach in Romania. And it does take time to get used to a new coach.
And that was a beautiful tumbling series. Back handspring layout, immediate pike back. Very solid. Beautiful switch leap, full turn jump, beat jump.
Dominique won the silver medal at the 1995 World Championships on the beam.
This has always been a great event for her, even at a very young age.
It's hard to believe that she's still just 16.
She's a seasoned performer already. front, just a little tiny bobble on the landing. It's called a fish flop. Setting up here for her dismount, tuck double back.
Her former coach, Bella Caroli, cheering her efforts. Dominique stunned the gymnastics world in '95 when she won the national title.
Let's see, she has a little problem on the mat. She gets good height, but you can see her left shoulder drops. She's very fortunate that she saved that. This is how this should be performed. She looks like she's tumbling on air. Layout, immediate pike back, beautiful. Good height on her double back dismount. You can see her body lands completely upright.
And for Dominique Moceanu, it's a 9.8. So the next group of women will warm up for the beam. Included in that group, Shannon Miller. At 21 years of age, Shannon is still competing and filling her life with ambitious endeavors. For Shannon Miller, life is about following dreams. Hers became reality when she burst onto the international stage in 1992, surprising many by walking away with 5 Olympic medals in Barcelona. 1 year later, she won 3 golds at the World Championships, and with her dreams seemingly fulfilled, Shannon Miller contemplated quitting gymnastics.
It was after the '93 Worlds that I really had to think about things. I think, the main thing was I really didn't have any goals set for myself. I'm very goal-oriented, and I didn't have anything to motivate me to keep going in the gym every day.
I told her that if you're really a great gymnast, you get some skills named after you. And so that provided some new challenges and a lot more fun.
Shannon took that challenge and developed the Miller, which helped her to win 2 gold medals at the '96 Games in Atlanta. And now, years later, the motivation is still there.
And you know you're ready for the meet when you spend more time in the chalk tray than you do on the apparatus. Then you know you're ready.
When Shannon's not in the gym or on the road, she's going to classes at the University of Oklahoma or spending time in her new off-campus apartment.
I travel so much that it's nice to, when I have a few days off, everyone says, oh, where are you going to go? What are you going to do? And I just like to be home for a few days, just kind of chill out, be with friends, watch a little TV. Haven't seen anything in like 2 years. So it's nice to just be here. I love Oklahoma. I love living here. And it's just very calm here.
But that calm was disrupted earlier this year when a fellow student and neighbor was arrested for stalking her.
It was a difficult time for me. I know that those things happen. I mean, I know I have a lot of fans out there that I really appreciate. But every now and then you get one that, is the few that don't like you. And that's kind of hard.
Hopefully she can put it all behind her. I know it has affected some of her training, but only for a couple of weeks, and I think she'll be able to overcome this as she has most of the other things she has in her life.
Shannon's life has moved forward. With the completion of her new book, another goal has been reached.
I think I want anyone that reads the book to walk away feeling more positive about their life and about looking ahead and just trying to make something positive out of everyday life. But also to never set limits on what you can do, Who knew that I'd be doing gymnastics at 21?
And she's even found the time to take up ice skating. Despite being the most decorated gymnast in U.S. history, Shannon Miller is still creating new dreams to chase.
I don't know exactly where I'm headed. I know that I definitely want to graduate college and go on to graduate school. I definitely want to keep training at gymnastics and kind of see where that leads me. I'm not saying that I absolutely will compete in 2000 or anything like that, but I'd like to head towards that and kind of see what happens.
And when we return to Toledo, we'll see Shannon Miller do the Miller on the beam. Don't go away.